thank all the veterans that we have here. I think it's very appropriate to have this event here at the VFW. I think you know that the county commissioners have always supported our veterans here. You know that Ben has always supported our veterans, and we're one of the few counties that still have a Veterans Affairs office here, and hope they'll continue keeping it for many more years or forever. It's indeed a pleasure, it's an honor for me to stand here and talk about Commissioner Ben Moss and his journey for the North Carolina House. I've had the privilege of serving with Ben for the last 9 years, and it has absolutely been a pleasure. I told Ben early on, he ran same time I ran the first time he ran, and I supported Ben then, even though I was running. That's how much I respected Ben. I respect his values. He's a Christian man, he's a family man, he's a hard worker, he's one of us, and that's what we need. And I think you can see what he's done on the Board of Commissioners. I know he's going to keep doing the same thing when he's in the House. He's going to fight for his district, just like he's fought for us in Richmond County. Ben has, he's very devoted. He has made some hard decisions. He's also made some decisions that may not have been the right political decision at the time for himself, but he put the county ahead of himself. And I have utmost respect for Ben, and like I said, it's an honor for me to be here and not only support Ben for the North Carolina House, but also call him a very close, dear friend of mine. Yeah, come on in. I'm not going to bore you for a lot, but I think it is important to go through some of the accomplishments that the Board of Commissioners, and along with Ben and his leadership, that is what has happened over the last 9 years since Ben has been on the board. Since then, we've built 2 shell buildings that were 40,000 square feet. Both of those buildings are occupied. We've created over 775 jobs, $250 million taxable investment that we've created in the last 9 years with Ben's help. Obtained over $10 million in economic development grants to recruit assisting local businesses to Richmond County. Ben helped recruit the Enviva plant, which now is the 2nd largest taxpayer in Richmond County. RSI / American Woodmark recruited and now employs 115 jobs. This year, Vaughn Buckley Corporation, VBC, was recruited to Richmond County and now employs over 200 positions. We got $5 million in airport expansion projects, and that was with a 90% grant. Consolidated the Emergency Service Center. We combined all the municipalities, the county. Now the 2nd largest grant in North Carolina history was $6.7 million. Construction of a new public works facility that merged with solid waste and our water maintenance central garage department in order to allow more centralized and efficient operations. We did 2 phases of Fox Road water project. New water lines installed throughout Richmond County, totaling over 10 miles. Areas include 74 West, also the Old Sherrill Highway, Osborne Road, and US 1 and Stokes Road. We also installed an automatic meter infrastructure system, a total meter replacement project that provides the staff with the technology to assist and access the hourly water usage of our customers and alert customers if they should have a leak. Water treatment plant upgrades, we went from 6.5 million gallons a day to 9.2. That's a 40% increase. Consolidated administration facilities with the drive-through, and just with the payments that we pay on that what we're spending for maintenance on the old building far exceeds what the payment is on that building. I think the county has really have enjoyed the new facility there. We did a consolidation there. We've got almost everybody in that one facility, and the drive-through makes it a lot better. You can pay your tax, your water with the same people. Ben was instrumental in the land swap of the Place of Grace to Rohanna School. Now it's being utilized as a service to help other citizens to get back on their feet. McLaurin Center acquisition of 3 local industries with Backpack Pals are now located in, that was once a dormant property. Grown our aging services program to meet the needs of our growing senior community, implemented Meals for Pets program, partnership, social services, and implemented to expand services to the elderly population. The Department of Health has secured over $11 million in grant funding. The only health department in North Carolina to be designated as a state rural health clinic. Health department is also reaccredited twice with a perfect score of 100%. Numerous improvements and efficiency in the programs to our health department, which is the results in the declining of the following: teen pregnancy, heart disease, cancer, cardiovascular disease. The average lifespan in Richmond County residents has increased. Last 2 years, Department of Social Services encumbered $1.3 million in grants for projects ranging from child welfare, mental health, peer support, and substance abuse. Placed 90 dormant properties back on the tax books, netting over $500,000 through a surplus property auction. First time that's happened in 12 years. Richmond Transit has grown, provided greater services to our community, and has grown to a 25% fund balance. Tax Department received the highest tax collection rate of 96.62. This past year, we've had the best audit we've had in the last 10 years. I think that's just a few things that we've been able to accomplish with Ben being on the board. He's a true team player. He stands up for what's right. He doesn't back down from challenges. He does his homework. That's the type person that we need in Raleigh, like we've had him for the last 9 years in Richmond County. And we will miss you on the Board of Commissioners, I can promise you that. You can see a lot of the things that we've been able to accomplish, what Ben's been able to accomplish. Ben has done a wonderful job. He's great at it, but one thing he's not good at, matter of fact, he's terrible at it, of asking for money. And that's what we've got to do here. We have got to raise some money. We've got to have financial backing. He's running a multi-county election, and it just takes it. I know he hates to ask, but I'm asking for you, Ben. But that's what we're here today. Your friends, your neighbors, other people, we've got to raise some money so he can go to the House and represent us. He knows what it takes from a rural county. He's going to be representing rural counties. He's been in the trenches. He'll fight for us. He'll fight at the House just like he has as a Board of Commissioners. So I'm very proud to be here today and supporting Ben. And anything I can do, you know I will. And I'll miss serving with you, Ben.